What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm in another setting once again. Where I was filming before was just not working out. I would get super hot, I wouldn't have any AC or like fans on, the windows would be closed because I didn't want background noise, so I'd just be sitting on the floor in front of a window with the sun just like downing on me, and I would just be so uncomfortable. So I moved to our dining table. We have this pretty little painting in the back that I thought maybe would make a cute background. And also there's natural light here too, which, I mean, all these shadows, I don't know how that's going to work out. Please forgive me, I'm still trying to figure out how to film. Okay. Anyways, for today's video, I wanted to do the mixed makeup challenge. I don't know if that's the official name of it. I just saw Soph Does Nails do this challenge a while back, and I think that's what she called it too. So the rules of the challenge are: you write down your makeup products on pieces of paper and you put them in a pile. Make sure to fold them so you don't know what they are. And then in a separate pile, you write down the steps in your makeup routine. What I did is I just wrote two of the same, so like I put blush, and then I put them in two separate piles, so this way if I pick up like, I don't know what this is, but let's say this is like mascara, and then this one says blush, that means I have to use my mascara as my blush. We're just gonna jump right into it because I already have no makeup on, so you know, it's whatever. So, let's begin. The first one is the makeup product I'm gonna use, and this is bronzer, and I'm gonna be using the bronzer as my eyeshadow. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so this is my bronzer. You guys saw it in my last video from my project pan. And I'm going to use this as my eyeshadow. You know, this bronzer has kind of like gold shimmers in it. And when I put it on my face as actual bronzer, I don't really notice it. But whenever I put it on my eyes as like a transition shade, I really notice the like gold specks or shimmers, but yeah, I never notice them on my face. It's just whenever I use it as eyeshadow. Also, just a quick tip for you guys: if you're ever in a pinch and you need like a quick eyeshadow, you can always use your blush and bronzers in the crease and then put your highlight on your eyelid, and it'll just give you like a really simple look for the day. Oh my gosh, on my left eye for some reason I always like drag the brush into my eyeball. It hurts so bad every single time. The next makeup product I'm going to be using is setting powder, and I'm going to be using it as my highlighter. So this is my new setting powder. It's the Derma Blend Illuminating Banana Powder. I've been using it for a few days and I don't really know how I feel about it, to be honest. It looks good, but I don't know, I feel like it doesn't really, like, it sets my makeup, but I don't think it really helps to hold my makeup for the day. Oh, you know what? This brush has a lot of residue from my actual highlighter, so let me take this other brush. I always do this. I literally just clean off my brushes on my arm. So professional. Alright, so there's the setting powder on the brush. I don't think you'll be able to see anything. And I always put a little bit of highlighter on my brow bone. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, now put that other on. On to the next mascara as my eyebrow. Well, I use eyebrow powder, but I guess I'm using it as my eyebrow gel today. Here's my mascara. It's the CoverGirl Professional 3-in-1. That's all it says. It's in the blue packaging. This is gonna suck. I remember one time I caught my mom putting mascara in her eyebrows, and I was like, Mom, what are you doing? And she's like, what? It makes them look fuller. I was like, no, Mom, they look so crusty. This feels weird. I'm so used to like eyebrow gels or whatever to be very like not goopy, but they're just very wet on your eyebrows before they set. And this is very dry. Let me just clean it up a little bit. I got this big old chunk of mascara right there. Okay, now on to the next. Foundation as my setting powder. Okay. So I usually use a brush for my setting powder and a sponge for my foundation. So I'm actually just going to use a brush for my foundation. I'm using the new Milani Conceal and Perfect since I finished my other one, but this one's just a tad bit too dark. So I actually mix it with this foundation, this white foundation, you know, to get the perfect color. Yeah, I'm just going to apply it as like I would my foundation because I don't know how else I would do this. Because it doesn't come in a jar or like a little pot like my setting powder usually does. Ooh, wow. Okay. I just learned something. I like this foundation a lot better with a brush than I do a sponge. I feel like a sponge just absorbs all of the product since I've been using this, and with the brush, it's just very quick. You know, I watched a lot of reviews on this foundation, and I feel like everybody was saying how full coverage it is and like how it made their skin look fantastic. And I think it does look it does make my skin look pretty good, but it's not as full coverage as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like full coverage, like I wouldn't see a single thing, but I feel like I really have to build it up in order to get it to look how I want it to. The next item is eyebrow powder as my blush. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to mix it into both powders. Kind of just looks like contour. I always blow off my products. I hate having like that loose like dust off that makeup usually has, or like powders have. Alright. This one kind of really did not make me happy. Alright, the next product is eyeshadow as my bronzer. Okay. That's not too bad. Let's see, you know what, I haven't used this BH Cosmetics and Sylvia Ganni palette yet, so let's do it. I'm gonna go in with the shade October. Can you see it? This one right here. I can use that as my bronzer because it's the closest one to my bronzer shade. Hopefully my brush fits. You know what this looks like? When girls like over contour, like they think, not judging, just like, you know, stating my opinion. But you know when girls sometimes will contour and obviously they want to look snatched, they want to have those cheekbones, but they use like a super cool color that's like kind of dark for them, so it just looks like a stripe down their cheeks. That's what this looks like to me. Also, I always put bronzer on my jawline. That's actually a really good color for bronzer though. Yeah, I use this blue color called Unapologetic. And no, Rebel, sorry. Rebel in my 4th of July tutorial, in case you guys wanted to know. Alright, we're down to the last 2 products. Or, well, almost. Okay, highlighter as my foundation. Okay. Okay, gonna use my Project Pan highlighter, so hopefully it, you know, gets used up faster. Loading up my brush, and I usually start, it's just, wow. You guys see that? I guess if you have any products you really want to use up, this is a good challenge to do. Glad I decided not to do this challenge as I was going out. So, okay. I always put foundation on my neck to help blend everything together. You know, I thought maybe I would get like highlighter as my blush. I didn't think it would be my foundation and make me look all greasy. Oh, I just realized I had my glasses on top of my head. Alright, last product and last step. This is blush as my mascara. Did I forget? I forgot lipstick and lip gloss. Dang it. Now it doesn't matter, because how could I forget? Oh my gosh. That's frustrating. I was like, when am I going to get to my lips? And then I realized I didn't put anything. Okay, whatever. We said blush as my mascara, so. I'm going to take this sparkly